is up, you heathens and demons, you beautiful, blasphemous sinners, you saints? Welcome back to The Raging Atheist. I'm your boy, Nakasuchi. Merry fucking Christmas, y'all. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Day. Hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas Day. Even though it hasn't really happened yet, I know that I enjoyed every moment of watching my daughter open her presents, especially this year with everything that's went on. And she had a really good Christmas. This year was a really good Christmas for her. So somehow I managed that. Now it's time to really buckle up and conquer real life.
Oh. Fucking
It's all
bitch.
goddamn fake, man. It's like Lenin said. You look for the person who will benefit and,
I am the walrus.
you'll, you know what I'm trying to say?
I am the walrus.
that fucking bitch.
Like I said in the last episode, we saw that the Christians started waging war on fucking Christmas, and the normal people was like, hold up, religion. You're cool and all. We'll go to church and we'll give you power and money and prestige, but don't take away our fucking and our drinking. And so the Christians lost and the Puritans lost, and they had a bright idea. It's like, maybe we'll have better luck with this shit in the motherfucking USA, in the motherfucking New World. And in 1620, a small group of separatists came ashore in Plymouth, Massachusetts. And one of their grand designs, one of their hopes, was to rid themselves of this Christmas plague once and for all. And no shit, guys, this is true history. In 1659, Puritans in Boston, Massachusetts outlawed Christmas. And anyone caught exhibiting the Christmas spirit was fined 5 shillings. No shit.
Yeah.
I am the walrus.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. V.I. Lenin. Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Fucking exactly what happened. That makes me fucking sick.
Well, what do you care, Walter?
Those rich fucks. This whole fucking thing. I did not watch my buddies die face down in the muck so that this fucking strumpet, this
Walter,
fucking
I
whore,
don't see any
could waltz
connection
around
with Vietnam, man.
Well, there isn't a literal
No,
connection,
Walter,
dude.
fake.
But even though the Puritans did the same shit here in the New World, guess what? The same shit happened. People still celebrated Christmas. The same shit happened. And throughout the rest of the colonies and most other places that weren't under this strict fundamental Christian law like the Puritans had on the lockdown in Massachusetts, Christmas was still pretty fucking pagan. Throughout most of the colonies, Christmas was a time of lust, excessive food, and drunkenness. Everybody was drunk. Everybody was getting drunk. It was cold. It was winter. And even though we know scientifically it's not going to really help you against the cold, it makes you feel warmer when you drink. So people were drinking, opening themselves to risk of hypothermia, but they were drinking. Eggnog comes from this period. And eggnog is simply pretty much means anything with rum. Nog coming from the word grog, which means anything with rum. And I'm not a big eggnog guy. I don't like eggnog, so it kind of goes against the rule. But grog, I like grog. But that would change after independence. After we won our independence, after Washington defeated the British and our country was newly founded, everything English was yesterday's news. They did not like anything English, and this included the holiday of Christmas. People just stopped practicing it because it was considered an English thing. And on December 25th, 1789, the U.S. Congress would be open and sitting in session on Christmas Day, and would do so pretty much every Christmas Day for the next 67 years. But there becomes a problem with this new country. This new country doesn't have any fucking holidays. And after a while, people get bored with that shit, with just working all the time and never having need to celebrate. And as the 19th century dawned, Christmas would be a holiday that would pull the nation back together. It would be a major holiday once again. But it wasn't going to be a holiday like those old English holidays. It was going to be nothing like that. America was going to go out of its good goddamn way to reinvent this holiday in its own fucking image.
That there isn't any connection. You're wrong.
Have it your way, but my
You're
point is
wrong.
that my point is.
Are you ready to be fucked, man? I see you roll your way into the semis. Dios mío, man. Liam and me, we're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
New York City, 1820. A perfect example of the country in the wake of the Industrial Revolution. Now, the Industrial Revolution had created great wealth for a very few, while the majority was paid shit wages and struggled to survive. You know, and business icons and most people will glorify the Industrial Revolution as this great thing for the world. And that's a debate. That's a debate, I ain't gonna lie. But one thing that is not a debate, one thing that is not in dispute, is that the Industrial Revolution once again created a bottom class. A class of the unemployed. A class of the have-nots. And that class system would often become violent, especially in New York City. I mean, everybody's seen the movie Gangs of New York and seen the old movies, you know, Oliver Twist and movies from that era. Even, you know, A Christmas Carol portrays the great poverty of that time. And during this period, there was great resentment. Great resentment. I mean, if you're eating leather and they're eating steak, there's going to be resentment. There's going to be violence. And Christmas was always evident of this during this time period. Christmas was not a good time to be a rich person in the city of New York because they did take something from the English Christmas. An old tradition. A tradition of the poor going to the homes of the rich. A tradition that, you know, we still enact today. Christmas carols, going to somebody's home, knocking on their door, singing Christmas carols for them. A tampered down version of the same tradition. And they would go to these rich people's homes, and even though, you know, back then it was a time of merriment, and, you know, it was a good tradition, I would say. Not too much violence involved. But during this time period, it was violent. And if the rich person didn't give up all their shit, well, it could end up as some broken bones, broken shit. It could be turned violent. Not very Christmassy. You know, and no shit, in the 1820s, Christmas time in the cities was known as a time of gang violence. You know, Christmas became so violent, in fact, that the New York City Council would move to create the first city police department, police force, after a particular nasty Christmas season. Like, this was not a good time to be out shopping in the 1820s. And after a while of this, you know, these rich people really didn't like that shit no more. So they decided, you know, we really need to reinvent Christmas. You know, this isn't good for our fucking health. We're rich. We're the, you know, the aristocracy of New York, which meant at that point they were the rulers of America, basically. You know, I mean, yeah, you had your government down in Washington, but the money was in New York City at this point. You know, so they couldn't have these motherfuckers coming to their homes no more. It was time to reinvent Christmas, and it was time to make it more family friendly.
Jesus.
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
And they would recruit Washington Irving into this cause. And he would create a series of stories, let me find it just to be accurate, blah, 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 searching my notes. A series of stories called Bracebridge Hall. And it was a popular series of stories back then. And it was a series of stories about an English manor. And you know, the squire would let the poor people into their house, and it would be a fun time of merriment. And it was really propagating that this is not cool to do violence to these rich people that are controlling your life, keeping all the money, and you're eating leather, but it's cool. Let's not do violence against them. So here we're going to end this part of the history of Christmas. And we'll have a couple more. We're going to have a couple more videos today. So it's a very merry, raging atheist Christmas on YouTube. So as always, I'm your boy Nakasuchi. This is The Raging Atheist. If you like my videos, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Share me on your social media. Comment in the comment section below. I'll see you soon.